late when you're feeling cold, and I'll be all in when you wanna fold. When we're dancing life's dance, you'll be the partner I hold, you and me together.
It's time to click the sheep. When I say click, it's not counting them or anything of that nature. Something we use here, you can see it's got CLIK, click. And that is a growth regulator for blowfly larvae. So it stops the larvae getting to the stage 2 or 3 at the maggot stage. So that will stop Flystrike in sheep. For those of you who've seen Flystrike, and everyone who's got a flock of sheep, I guess have had a sample of it at some point. Flystrike is not very lovely. It's a horrible thing for sheep to get. It's where blowfly will lay the eggs on sheep. They will hatch and they will get into the fleece, and quite often, will given the chance, will break the skin and get into the body. Will start to eat the sheep from inside, which is horrible, and it takes a lot of clearing up. So a simple thing of giving them something like click, it's expensive, I know, but it is good. I've always used it for the last 20 odd years, and it's always kept Flystrike at bay with the sheep. So as far as welfare is concerned, that has to be a good thing as far as I'm concerned. Some people say it's a drug. Yeah, it is a drug, but I'd rather use a drug and keep the sheep safe than not use it and then see them potentially suffer. So that is not something that we would ever, as a welfare point of view, it's not something we would even consider. But we use less drugs in other areas, or no drugs at all, because there are other alternatives. But I don't know of an alternative to keep Flystrike away from sheep. It's pink, as you can see. Have a gun, and the gun, the nozzle, it fans out. It fans the spray, the pink spray, so it comes out, and you get one line down the back and then an upside down U around the hind quarters, and that's job done. I have brought my waterproofs with me. I normally used to stick them on because with a flock of a couple of dozen, getting in there and doing it, you'd end up with it all dead rub against you, and you'd end up with pink all over your trousers or jeans. But there's only 4, and if I'm careful enough, I should remain stain free. So when we had a couple of dozen, Sharon would go in there, catch them up, hold them by the head, and then I would just get them from behind them, just go the stripe and then the upside down U on the hind quarters, and that was easy. But we're just 4, and they're aging. I'm aging, but they're aging, so they're not able to run that fast. So I should be able to get them within get them all sorted within a matter of, I would say, a minute 90 seconds, I should think. So I'm going to press on and get them clicked and give them the protection. Well, here they are, all penned in, including the goat. But we don't do the goat. It doesn't need it. It doesn't have a thick fleece. It's not something that the flies will go for. So it's just the sheep. But the goat likes to feel part of the flock, so just let her get on with it and mix amongst us as we do it.
Together growing old. When you're mourning, I'll mourn for your sadness and pain. When you're happy, you'll put a smile on my face. I won't be perfect, but I promise I'll try every day for you. And I will be, yeah, I will be. Joke if it means we both laugh. The unaware bunny-eared man in the photograph. I'd give the whole of my heart if it means you get half. Darling, please, will be my better half. And I will be, yeah,
job ticked, and that normally lasts anything between 12 and 16 weeks, so that should see me throughout the for the rest of the year now. so it'll be taking me into the late autumn and winter. So I don't plan to do it anymore, but I'll keep a sharp eye. And if myself or Sharon think they need another treatment, then that's what we'll do. We don't normally do them until the end of August. We've done them at the beginning of August at the moment, the first week, simply because there's one of the first stage Suffolks. Where are we? That one over there, right at the back. She's been rubbing a lot on her hind quarters, and she's broken this. It's going to start breaking the skin, and that's a sure sign of attraction fly. So we thought we'd get them treated early to make sure she's got the protection, just in case she does keep rubbing and it does break. If it does happen, if it does break the skin, what we'll do is get some cream and get that on there to stop it irritating, and hopefully she'll then leave it alone. Hey, Cookie. Yes. You're lovely, all of you, as they say. Right. Excuse me. You're all right now. Nice one. Thank you. That was nearly an avalanche. Job done. Once I've done the poo hunt, which I'm now about to start, I will then let the sheep out. It's their day, one of their days, the next 2 days, to spend time out with Willow. So I shall go and do the poo and then let them out. And Willow's no, the Cookie's no taking interest in my wellies, so I need to go and rescue them pretty quickly.
Whatever you
Well, I've let the sheep out and they've headed straight for the paddock furthest away. That's Amber's grassveld. If you look close there, then you should be able to see the pink hue from the treatment they've just had of Flick. But it is being absorbed rather quickly, so it's not that easy to see. But it's doing its job, and that's the Flystrike fightback initiated. It just remains for me to go home and update the flock record book. That's where we record anything that we brought in, such as medicines and treatments, and what we've used and the quantities we've used. It's also where we record ins and outs, births and deaths. Unfortunately, it's just fallen stock nowadays.
left of me is this song. Then I will be.
Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye for now.